Breaking news for Social Security recipients. The biggest change to benefits in decades could be coming your way. Imagine waking up to see $5,600 in your bank account. That's not a dream, but a real possibility under Senator Schumer's groundbreaking new bill. But when exactly will these changes take effect? And more importantly, are you eligible for these massive increases? Today, we're diving deep into every detail of this historic legislation that could transform retirement for millions of Americans. We've got exclusive information about implementation dates, eligibility requirements, and exactly how much money could be heading your way. Before we dive into these game-changing details, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the latest updates on Social Security benefits, stimulus news, and retirement planning tips that could put thousands of extra dollars in your pocket. We've helped over 100,000 subscribers maximize their benefits, and we don't want you to miss out on a single dollar you're entitled to receive. Hello, everyone, and today we're breaking down what might be the most significant Social Security reform proposal in the last 50 years. Senator Chuck Schumer's new bill isn't just another minor adjustment. It's a complete overhaul of how benefits are calculated and distributed, with some recipients potentially seeing increases of up to $5,600. This isn't just about bigger checks. It's about fundamentally transforming the way Social Security works to better serve Americans in retirement. Let's start by understanding why this change is so crucial right now. With inflation hitting record highs and millions of seniors struggling to make ends meet, the current Social Security system has been under immense pressure. Recent studies show that over 64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, with retired individuals being particularly vulnerable to economic fluctuations. The rising costs of healthcare, housing, and basic necessities have far outpaced the modest increases in Social Security benefits over the past decade. The average Social Security benefit in 2024 is $1,907 per month, a number that many argue is insufficient to cover basic living expenses in most parts of the country. When you break this down, it becomes clear why so many seniors are struggling. The average rent in many urban areas exceeds $1,500 per month, leaving less than $400 for all other expenses. Medical costs alone can eat up that remainder, forcing many seniors to make impossible choices between food, medicine, and housing. This crisis has been building for years, with the purchasing power of Social Security benefits steadily declining. The traditional cost of living adjustments, COLAs, have failed to keep pace with the real expenses seniors face, particularly in categories like healthcare and housing, which tend to increase faster than general inflation. This is where Schumer's proposal comes in, aiming to address this growing crisis head-on with a comprehensive reform package that could revolutionize retirement security for millions of Americans. The new legislation represents the most ambitious attempt to modernize Social Security in decades. At its core, the bill aims to restructure how benefits are calculated and distributed, but the changes go far beyond simple payment increases. The proposal introduces a completely new framework for ensuring that Social Security keeps pace with the actual cost of living for seniors. The most immediate and noticeable change would be the introduction of a new baseline calculation method. This would increase the minimum benefit amount significantly, ensuring that no senior falls below the poverty line regardless of their work history. For many recipients, this could mean an additional $400–500 per month in their regular payments. But the real game changer is the proposed supplemental payment system, which could provide eligible recipients with up to $5,600 in additional annual benefits. This supplemental payment system is designed to address specific financial challenges that seniors face. It takes into account factors like geographic location, healthcare costs, and housing expenses to provide targeted support where it's needed most. For example, seniors in high-cost urban areas or those facing significant medical expenses could receive additional support beyond the base increase. The bill also revolutionizes how cost of living adjustments are calculated and implemented. Instead of the current annual adjustment, the new system would provide quarterly reviews and adjustments, ensuring that benefits keep pace with inflation in real time. This means your benefits would be more responsive to rising costs rather than forcing seniors to wait months or even years for their benefits to catch up with expenses. Understanding who qualifies for these increased benefits is crucial, and the eligibility criteria are more comprehensive than previous adjustments. The new system takes into account your current benefit amount, years of work history, and current income level. Those receiving SSI, in addition to regular Social Security benefits, may be eligible for even larger increases. Recipients who have been receiving benefits for more than 20 years would receive priority processing and could see their increases implemented first. The system also provides special consideration for those over 80, recognizing that older seniors often face higher healthcare costs and may have exhausted their savings. The implementation timeline is structured in phases to ensure a smooth transition. The first phase would begin within 90 days of the bill's passage, focusing on the most vulnerable recipients, those with the lowest current benefits and highest demonstrated need. The second phase would roll out over the following 6 months, implementing the new baseline calculations for all recipients. The final phase, completing within 18 months, would introduce the full supplemental payment system and quarterly COLA adjustments. The modernization of the payment system under this bill is far more significant than many realize. The new direct deposit system isn't just about getting payments faster. It's about creating a more flexible and responsive benefit distribution system that can adapt to recipients' needs. Under the current system, benefits are distributed on a fixed schedule based on birth dates, which can create hardship for many seniors who have bills due at different times of the month. The new system would allow recipients to choose their preferred payment date from several options each month, helping them better align their income with their expenses. The technology behind the new direct deposit system would also enable real-time payment tracking and instant notification of deposits. Recipients would have access to a new online portal and mobile app, making it easier to manage their benefits and stay informed about changes or adjustments. The system would also feature enhanced security measures to protect against fraud and unauthorized access. The effects of these changes would vary significantly across different groups of beneficiaries, but the bill includes provisions to ensure that no one sees a reduction in benefits. Retired workers who had lower income careers or gaps in their work history would see some of the largest increases, as the new calculation method would provide extra credit for years spent caregiving or dealing with health issues. Disabled beneficiaries would receive enhanced support through additional supplemental security income provisions, including new allowances for medical expenses and support services. The bill recognizes that disabled recipients often face unique challenges and higher costs, and provides targeted support to address these needs. Survivors' benefits would see a complete overhaul with a new calculation formula that better reflects the financial impact of losing a spouse. The current system often leaves surviving spouses with dramatically reduced household income, but the new formula would help maintain a more stable standard of living. While this bill represents a historic opportunity to strengthen Social Security, it still faces several legislative hurdles. The current political landscape means that passage isn't guaranteed, but there's significant bipartisan support for Social Security reform, particularly given the growing crisis facing many seniors. The timeline for implementation is ambitious but achievable. Initial committee hearings are scheduled for next month, with extensive testimony from economic experts, senior advocates, and Social Security Administration officials. The first floor vote is expected by early summer, following a period of debate and possible amendments. If passed, the implementation would begin immediately, with the Social Security Administration already preparing for the potential changes. The agency would receive additional funding and staffing to handle the transition, ensuring that recipients don't experience any disruption in their current benefits while the new system is being implemented. While most of these changes would be automatic, there are several steps current and future beneficiaries can take to prepare. First and foremost, ensure that your contact information and direct deposit details are up to date with the Social Security Administration. The agency will be sending out important notifications about these changes, and you don't want to miss any crucial information. It's also important to review your current benefit statement and understand how your benefits are calculated. This will help you better understand how the new system could affect your specific situation. Consider scheduling a consultation with a Social Security representative to discuss your individual circumstances and how the new changes might impact you. For those not yet receiving benefits, this is an excellent time to review your earnings record and ensure all your work history is properly documented. The new calculation method would place greater emphasis on lifetime earnings, so having accurate records will be crucial for maximizing your future benefits. Looking beyond the immediate changes, this bill could have far-reaching effects on retirement planning and financial security for future generations. The new system would create a more sustainable framework for Social Security, ensuring that the program can continue to provide meaningful support for decades to come. The proposed changes would also help address the growing retirement crisis in America, where many workers are reaching retirement age with insufficient savings. By providing more generous and reliable benefits, the new system would help ensure that more Americans can maintain a dignified standard of living in their retirement years. That's all for today's deep dive into these potentially massive Social Security changes. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from knowing about these upcoming changes. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all the latest developments with this bill and other important Social Security news. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on these proposed changes and any questions you might have. Thank you for watching,